Welcome to the 2015 Wyoming School Board Association Shrine Bowl pregame show. I'm Ryan Steinekert. Earlier this week, the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, KNYN's AP Harreld, spoke with the game's executive director, longtime Wyoming high school football coach, John Cundall.
The John Cundall file. Where were you born? Where'd you go to high school and college?
I'm a Wyoming guy. I grew up in Cundall, down in the southeast part of the state. Went to school at Chadron State, Nebraska, and coached and taught in a lot of places since then. Everywhere in the Cowboy State special, that's for sure.
Give me your head coaching background. Where did you coach and how successful were you?
I started out in Hemingford, Nebraska when I student taught there and got fortunate enough to take the teaching job that accompanied it. And then they did not have a head football job, so I was a head volleyball coach, believe it or not, for 2 years.
You're the ugliest looking volleyball player I've ever seen.
And I'll tell you what, not very good either. And then I was a junior high football coach. I liked that. Those girls was a special time, and I still keep in touch with those girls, and they laugh, tell me about doing a few football drills out on the volleyball court. I've been football coach at Rushville, Nebraska, and Gehring, Nebraska, and Gillette and Grable, and assisted at Kemmer, and I was an assistant for a while too before I was the head coach in Gillette with John Scott. They've all been special places and really have enjoyed it.
What was your best season on the gridiron as a head coach?
They've all been special in whichever way. There's been years that we won state championships at some of the places and years that we've made it deep into the playoffs and some years that we weren't as successful as other times. Each and every team was special and they all held special memories for me, AP. The process was always more important to us than the wins and losses. The wins and losses come and the wins are great, but they all were special.
AP Harreld pregame at the Shrine Bowl with the event's executive director, John Cundall. How long have you been involved with this fine classic annually in the summer?
This will be my third year as the executive director, but I have coached in it multiple years starting back probably in the late 90s, and it's always been a special event to be part of, AP. Feel real blessed to be part of it, and a lot of great players, a lot of great coaches have came through, and that's not lost on me. It's really been a lot of fun.
One of the neat things about the Wyoming Shrine Bowl, there's so few of us here in the Cowboy State. You get to know the people, the personalities. That's very special.
It really is. And as a coach that's coached in it, you see that those rivalries come down and teams become the North or teams become the South. Those rivalries that were so important when you were in school, you see the kids say, now we got to be brothers for that week so they can let it go. So it is. It's really a fun deal. And I've had guys that I played with in college who's had sons that came through and played, and it's been a fun deal.
And finally, a favorite memory for you personally at the Wyoming Shrine Bowl?
Well, certainly been part of some great teams there. It had a lot of great players, and if you're putting me on the spot for one, the last one I coached in, and I was the head coach, and our son played with us, and we won that night as well. So I guess everything aligned right that year.
Executive Director in his third year, 42nd Annual Wyoming Shrine Bowl, John Cundall, thanks so much.
Hey, AP, thank you, and we appreciate Cook Brothers Broadcasting doing this, and appreciate the help, the whole populace of the Cowboy State. So many people make it a great event. Thank you very much.
For the 2015 Wyoming Shrine Bowl, I'm the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, AP Harreld.